Jacob Warner in the black. Number 4, Rocky Elam in the white. And that's Elam's go-to shot, the head inside single. He circles the corner and is going to score the first takedown on Jacob Warner. And Elam, a late replacement in this event just a couple weeks back, took the match, and he's out to a hot start here early on with the takedown against Warner, returning national finalist at 197, who's up to his feet and away.
That was some intense hand fighting to start it off, and Elam sending an early message, getting to his go-to leg attack. He's really good at getting there. He's a really strong finisher. If you watch his Junior World Final, man, he had to work through maybe 30, 45 seconds on this finish. A little quicker there against Warner. He went right into Warner's wheelhouse, which is, you know, his defense, his hips are really, really strong. He gets a lot of, he punishes a lot of leg attacks because he can break the lock and run behind. Not able to do so yet.
Nice
hard left sting, perfect.
Heard it here through the headset and everything.
Perfect connection from Warner there, very heavy hands.
Gives me a headache just thinking about that.
Hard snap, man. Rocky really hand fighting hard with Jacob Warner, who's a great hand fighter. Both highly credentialed in the international styles as well. Both have made age-level world teams and medals. Overtie there for Warner. He snaps it off. Another hard left sting. Bop as he collides with that headgear.
Warner trying to take a little bit of ground here, not let Elam breathe, moving forward. Elam has been doing a decent job of using his length and not letting Warner get too close, but now we see him inching his way in that collar tie.
Both these guys have really nice single legs. We'll see if Warner can get to his. Club and sweep from Rocky Elam. He's a little extended, but he's not bad there. But there you see the hip pressure of Warner breaking that lock. But Elam does a good job clearing out of it. Hand all the way down for Elam for a moment, then they connect. 30 to go in the first period. Coach Brand's asking Warner to dictate, wants him to control center, dictate the pace.
15 seconds to go here in the first period. Elam up 2-1.
Elam cornered by Coach Brian Smith, Don Bradley, Ryan Morningstar, and Tom Brand's in the corner for Jacob Warner. First period in the books, 2-1 for Elam on the strength of that quick single leg and finish.
Red's down.
He's going to go under.
Two sets. You gotta stay set.
Warner put himself in the NCAA finals with a clutch tilt of Stephen Buchanan in the NCAA semis.
Wait on, has me.
Gotta jump.
Hey, you gotta stay set.
You're gonna go against Elam on that one.
A similar turn would be huge for Warner if he can get it. Good seal by Elam.
He's up, but he's not away. Nice job staying on him. This Warner, they go towards the edge, keeping his toes in, but they will
No change. Red down.
drag out. We'll come back to the center in just 10 seconds off the clock.
Elam gets set. Just 10 seconds ran off there. Double thigh pry to get it started and locks around the waist as Warner lift and return. He gets the breakdown in the edge of the mat, and they're about to go out of bounds. And he's trying to hang the toe. He can't for too long. 1:38 left in the second period. It's a long road to a ride out when you're doing these little 10-second increments. A break down the middle of the mat would be huge for Warner if he can get it. For Elam, I think you just keep doing what you're doing. At some point in one of these, you're gonna free yourself.
Oh, this time they're back down in the center of the mat. Doesn't have him on his belly or on his hip. As Elam back up to his feet, and now he's away with the escape. 3-1, Warner right in his face.
So 3-1 now the lead for Elam after he gets that escape. Hard earned. Ear to ear, and you see that overtie snap, but it kind of pulls Elam in. He's in a good position, but Warner's on the edge. It's going to be really tough to finish. As Warner looking for ankles, maybe a drape position finish, but
steps over with his knee because his ankle's tied up, does Elam, but now he's a little crunched up.
it's so hard to finish from here.
Yeah, especially on the edge. I think we're gonna see stalemate, but we'll let it.
They're letting it go.
Continue.
I like the slow stalemate there. See what materializes.
Blood green.
At this level, it's so, you know, the leg attacks are so hard to come by because the defenses are so good from all these wrestlers, especially, you know, an event of this magnitude.
Oh, I'm sorry, blood red.
And Warner got a little cut. I think it's on like on his left temple or on the side of his face there. So they're gonna get it cleaned up. Oh, there's blood.
That would be.
Speaking of blood.
Yeah, I think that's what's going on.
So let's see. It's a nose.
Could be the reverberations from those left-handed clubs, just like shaking the blood out of his face. I see a replay. He gets clocked there, but I don't think he's
elbow.
bleeding.
I think Warner, or maybe that was. I saw the blood on Warner's face before I saw the blood on Elam's nose. So maybe it was nose blood on the face of his opponent.
Thanks, Coach.
So we got back-to-back big boys here. We got Warner Elam and then Kirkfleet Cassiope on deck.
Yeah, a couple of great bouts back-to-back. Well, up and down the lineup, really. Let's be honest.
All right, we're cleaned up and back underway. 44 to go in the second period. And these two collide in the middle of the mat. You see the sweat flying off these guys.
Dripping.
I think that's Warner.
Thank you.
He's got that Marinelli glisten going. Elam doing a good job of, you know, controlling center pretty well, not letting Warner back in once he got him to the edge there. At 197, one of those weight classes, you know, Max Dean's demand there until proven otherwise. But there are so many great guys at this weight. These two are two of many guys that think they've got a chance to win a title at 197 pounds this year.
Yeah, it should be a really fun weight this season, especially in March.
Keep working, guys. Reset, red cover.
Don't rush to the end, Bader.
I'm not rushing to the end. I'm alluding to the end.
Rushing. Impatient Bader.
One green.
There we go.
Baders, and their quick escape makes it 3-2. Elam in the third. Takedown necessary for Warner if he wants to get himself back in this match. No stall warnings in this match or tonight, which you'd love to see it.
Yeah, nobody out here to protect anything. Number 1, number 2, number 6 or 10. So far, so good. They're letting it hang, letting it fly. Oh, and another sweep single and a re-attack.
He was close there. Both guys were close.
Yeah.
You saw Elam time the reach of Warner perfectly, but Warner was able to react expertly in his own right and nearly had the re-attack, but nothing. Double leg from space. That's where you got to be careful if you're Elam. This is a good position for Warner, but look at Elam building.
Shoulder buried, yeah, circles at the corner. He's out of danger. Could turn it back into his own offense as he has that leg hook, and he's going to collect the takedown on the edge. Rocky Elam
No change.
doesn't close it because we got a lot of time left, but being up by 3 with 52 seconds to go, he's got to feel like he's in a good spot. Earns 2 takedowns here in this bout. 5-2.
Reset, red cover.
Quite a statement for Rocky Elam. Everyone knows how good he is. He's an All-American. He's done a lot in his career, but this is definitely one of the bigger wins of his career. Is now he's
got that far wrist
for a moment.
Yeah, had it trapped.
40 seconds to go. This is a classic, you know, scenario you drill in the room all the time. Down by 3, you need an escape takedown. Short time to go, and they're going to hit Elam for stalling.
I mean, I don't hate that call, right?
Blood all out here.
You understand, right? You get a rear standing, you're on the edge, you kind of wobble your way out of bounds and step out, and you can
just don't like Missouri.
Yeah.
You just love the stall calls.
Something like that.
I understand that, but again, just point straight off the mat.
Oh, yeah, more blood out of the nose of Rocky Elam. I mean, you saw how he just kind of methodically got that finish. You know, he shoots this, he shot that double, kind of extended, head down, but then somehow found his way in really good position on that single leg and used his length well to step behind, scoop that ankle, and get the finish.
Yeah, impressive go so far. 33 seconds on the clock. Rocky Elam up by 3. Warner down to the mat. He's looking for a switch, and Warner's going to need to cut him now, and it's going to be a 1 takedown match. Warner sliding all over the place, and they're out. Jacob Warner's a slippery mess here.
This is slick.
22 to go, but a takedown with Tide. Needs a takedown and a right out to force overtime.
Here we go.
All right, we're going 22 seconds to go. Warner needs a takedown.
Wow,
nice
that was
shot,
smart.
Elam.
And some guys are going to go into defensive mode. And look at that.
He could get it.
Wow.
Might get a
Takedown.
near fall,
Looking for
watch.
a near fall. 2 takedown. Elam needs the escape. And he can afford, Warner can afford the stall call here, and it'd probably be wise to eat it. And that's going to go. So it was Elam with the attack on the late restart. In on the leg deep.
He didn't warn Warner, though.
What's that? Hey, 2 minutes.
He held it, but he didn't hit.
2 minutes.
Maybe that's a signal. So 6-6.
Here we go.
I mean, Elam was in such good position there on that finish, and then
Almost like he got in deeper than he was anticipating, and then that gave an opening to Warner.
so 6-6, just like that. Now a takedown win, and if you don't know, last year they started 2-minute sudden victory, and then they go to tiebreakers, and tiebreakers almost always will decide it if you get there, because riding time differential.
Even if it's 1 second.
1 second, that'll do it. Now if you're Rocky Elam, you're like, well, taking him down twice, but the last time I shot, I got countered. Very crafty defense. There's a shot.
I think if you're Elam, you go back to the single leg if you can. He's going to go double, and Elam in position. He's going to score. Rocky Elam, 3 takedowns. The third one seals the deal here in overtime.
8-6 decision.
He's getting 8-6 winner
Missouri's
over
Rocky
Jacob
Elam.
Warner. Impressive performance from the Tiger.
Very impressive. Great job by Rocky Elam. Gets that takedown late. He's a good finisher, despite getting countered on that into regulation. Very impressive showing by Rocky Elam.